pigeons. Hello folks, welcome back to another excursion with Pat. Today we're at another abandoned building. This place, it's the old Harkins Academy, built I think it was 1909. It's definitely been vacant for a while. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story. My wife's going to explain a few things about this place. Well, we're going to take a walk around. At the moment, there's homeless people that are living in here. Just going to take a walk around. Here's the building. And as you can tell from right here, I guess there was a gentleman I would just finish talking to, and they're sneaking in this place. They're walking in here. You can't see where I am, but this is where they're coming in, coming out. All the windows are busted in. One time, right over here, this whole section right here, that used to be elementary, Harkins Elementary, and Harkins Middle School. And it was the front of the building here, and right under here used to be a pathway that connected Harkins to this place here, Harkins Academy. Look at the old brick, eh? But there was a gentleman here that we were talking to for at least a good 45 minutes. And as you can tell, all the windows are busted out. There's definitely homeless people that are living in here. It's definitely cold in there. I was just in there a few minutes. Well, I wasn't in the building. Well, I opened up the front door because the front door is wide open and you can feel the cold air. You can feel the cold air and the mildew smell coming out of that building. And you can tell, look at all the glass broken. It's just busting. It's not only, they got all the bottom windows boarded up.
Okay, from 1837 to 1894, the vision. Upon his death in 1837, John Harkins left a trust fund to establish a school that would provide non-denominational education for all poor children in the community, regardless of their faith. Harkins Seminary, 1867. The first wooden building on the property opened 30 years after his death. The same year, Canada became a country. The Fire and Stone Academy in 1894. After the original wooden structure burned down in 1893, it was replaced in 1894 by the iconic stone building known as Harkins Academy. It was built with more stone from the local French Fork Cove quarry and received a notable architectural extension in 1909.
The cops went by.
Did they?
Yeah.
Expansion and evolution, 1924 to 1994. This has historical meaning. Like, this building is historical. 1924 to 1994. Due to student overflow, a new Harkins Academy High School was built in 1924. In 1955, a vocational wing was added to include a gymnasium and trade classrooms. A separate junior high building was completed in 1961. Changing roles, after Miramichi Valley High School opened in 1972, the high school portion of Harkins closed and the complex transitioned into junior high and eventually middle school roles by 1994.
Hello! There's probably cameras in here.
go in here first. There's a chicken thing in here. People have been in here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, God love them.
Yeah, homeless in here.
City needs to do something, not just about this, but for people that don't have homes to live in.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And this is an old building.
Yeah, this could be fixed up.
I don't know, but it's got all this lead paint.
Pigeons in here.
Or the state probably.
It's wide open. Look at that. Old school. The old yellow board. My God. It's just wide open. They're going to be tearing this place down for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's no bathroom. Can't be using that anymore.
The city of Miramichi is transforming a large portion of the grounds into a multi-generational outdoor park.
Yeah. They have plans to tear this place down. Look at office this way. Harkins. Harkins as hurt.
There's no saving. It's just too much water.
No.
There are people staying in here.
Yeah, they're probably staying upstairs.
I mean, feel how cold it is in here?
Hmm? I know, it's freezing. There's another classroom. My God. Maybe old steel ceiling.
Yeah, the support beams are breaking.
There's 3 floors of this place.
It looks like everything has been stripped.
Look at the wall of fame. Sports, news, arts.
Oh.
We come in peace. We come in peace. We're friendly people. Oh man. Man, oh man. Anybody in here? Another bathroom. Man. Another classroom. All the insulation just fell. Looks like there used to be a bunch of clothes in here. People definitely living in here. Clothes. I mean, this place could definitely turn into a homeless shelter, or, you know, but they've let it go for so long that it's unfixable. It's a shame. It's friggin' a shame. Check out one more school classroom. There's another classroom. Oh man. It's like a lab. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Not sure what kind of room this was, but alright. It's really bad on the other side. So there's, I think there's 3 floors of this place. Oh no, it was only 2 floors. That's it. 2 floors. Alright, Ange. Taking pictures. I'm right here. Same thing upstairs. It's the same kind of damage.
That's because they took the pipes
Yeah.
all out.
There's pigeons in here. Watch your head. The pigeons. It's only pigeons. It's only pigeons. It's only pigeons. What is in here? This looks like, I'm not sure what's in here. Might be principal room. Where the principal maybe was. Yeah, this could have been the principal room. Look at all the wallpaper. Yeah, bet your boots this was the principal room. Principals. Look at this thing. What is that? Compact 3200 decaying. That might be the intercom. So when there's an announcement, you read it through that thing. There's another room. Meter box. Yeah, this was the principal's room. Principal's office. Little toys. There's some toys in here. And there's another room. The whole ceiling just collapsed again. Jeez. It's crazy. What a shame. There's the outside. I think this was a lab. I'm pretty sure this was a lab room. See the plugins there? This might have been a lab room. SAFED 2020, 1 + 1 = 3, 2 + 2 = 5. Okay. Some drawings on the chalkboard. Another room back there. This looks like another bathroom. Toilet there. Yeah, this definitely was the principal's room. See the front? That's the principal's office. Yeah, that door would have been shut. Kids would have came up to here. And, you know, that's the secretary. Here's the other side. Here's the staircase there. Man, oh man. You know, brickwork. Huh. Yeah. What does that say? Office this way, Harkins has heart. The old door. That's a picture there. Another bathroom. Here's the other end. Look at the water in here. Look at the decay. All right. So that's the wife calling for me. So I find the right side of the building is in rough shape. And the left side of the building is not too bad. There's a staff, here's the staff lounge. Staff lounge. Not much of a staff lounge anymore. And here's the other room. There's a closet in there. Another bathroom. Definitely lots of bathrooms. Look at the lockers. Here's the other side. Definitely in rough shape. Wow. Where are you? Oh, she must have left the building. Wow. What do you think of those apples? Yeah. I'm gonna ask my wife what she thought of that place. What'd you think of that place?
It needs to be torn down.
Yeah, this place, this old building definitely needs to be torn down. Unfortunately, it is in rough shape. There are definitely homeless people living in there. On the left side where I was, on the left side, there was a bunch of clothes laid out where looks like it was their changing room, as you can tell from the video. And but on this side, the front side of the building, the rooms are not too bad. But on the opposite, the back end of this building, it's in really bad shape. Water just poured right in, just totally ruined this place. Unfortunately, it just comes with the territory. It's an old building. They don't want to put the money into it. And unfortunately, that's how it goes, right? I really didn't think it was that bad a shape. But I was talking to a gentleman earlier, and he walks by here all the time, and he sees homeless people coming in here all the time. You know, they need a place to stay. But unfortunately, what he was saying to me is he was talking to the police, and this place is going to be torn down very soon. You know, first off, they got to make sure that the homeless people are out of here before they do that. But I totally agree. It's kind of an eyesore now. The windows are all busted out of it, as you can tell from up here. And yeah, it's coming. But thank you for coming in here with your Excursions with Pat. I'll see you guys next time on Excursions. The pigeons.